Brazil. A weekly show by Geisa Fernandes.
Bonus episode. Crowdfunding. 3 things you really need to know. Say, you missed me, didn't you? I knew it. Well, I missed you too. And you might be asking yourself, what the heck is she doing there after the season finale? And you know, that's a very good question, as a matter of fact. And the truth is, I couldn't help telling you that in less than 2 weeks I'm having my US debut. That's it, my first performance in the United States. And, well, of course, I'm very excited about it. And in order to promote the show itself, the repertoire of the show, and of course in order to promote my work in general, I'm crowdfunding for this show. So I'm asking $1,000, crowdfunding for $1,000, which is not exactly the highest amount of money you see on crowdfunding projects, but I just wanted the travel expenses to be covered, that's all. But even if you're not asking for a huge amount of money, a crowdfunding campaign is a lot of work. And sometimes you just get the feeling that people don't get. They cannot even guess the amount of work involved in a crowdfunding campaign. In order to clarify things for the general audience and to help my colleagues, other musicians that would like to go crowdfunding soon, or maybe are already in the middle of a crowdfunding campaign, that's why I decided to make this extra episode. So take it as a bonus and also as an open-hearted confession of how hard it is to go on a crowdfunding campaign. Ready to take some notes? There we go. First thing you gotta have in mind before going crowdfunding. You're gonna get less attention than you expected. If you think that you have, say, 50 friends and acquaintances, and among them 30 good friends, and maybe among them 10 really good friends, 8, okay? Let's be humble. Let's say you have 8 best friends in your VIP list. You've got 8 names. Well, don't expect to have 8 collaborations coming from them. If you could get to 5, 5 is a really good number. If you can get 5 collaborations, you are lucky already. Does it sound bad? A little bit, maybe? Yeah, but face it. That's the reality. They might be facing medical issues in their family and therefore not checking their email constantly. They might have other problems during the time your campaigns, or maybe they are traveling on work and they simply don't have the extra time to go and visit the website where your campaign is hosted. It's not that they don't like you anymore. It's just, well, as a matter of fact, it's just life. Don't get mad. And don't take it personal. What brings us to rule number 2. You are not asking for a favor. You are offering a service. Do you realize how different these 2 actions are? You are an artist making, let's say, the pre-sale of a service or of a project that came to life in the form of a single, an album, an EP, a CD, whatever. You're not asking for a favor. You did a very, very hard work. If you realize that, if you have this in your mind, well, make things a lot easier, trust me. And the last thing I would like you to write down about crowdfunding is that rewards are really the key word here. You gotta think about them, how to deliver them, trying to make things as easy and uncomplicated as possible for you. Sounds pretty obvious, but there is this shocking number of campaigns that were actually very successful in every aspect, reached their goal and everything, but fail exactly where they could not fail, and that would be in delivering the rewards. And why they could not fail there? Because that destroys your social proof. One bad campaign, let's say, where you reached maybe 80% of your goal, might be a very good start for the next campaign. You know what I mean? You have some people that already trust you, you are 80% of the way there. But if you have problems finishing the process, that would be giving people what they paid for, even if the payment is also called collaboration, pledge, whatever, well, then the next campaign you might have a few people less enthusiastic about your work and you lose some names in your mailing list, and that's all we don't want. So now you're very curious about how to make it from theory into practice, and well, I have the answer for you. You can check my rewards at my crowdfunding campaign. You can click on the link in this episode description, and if you are not click on the following link kind of person, you can do the research on your own by searching for Geisa Fernandes crowdfunding US debut, and you're pretty sure you're gonna find it. It's in all my social network platforms, so you're gonna find it on Facebook, YouTube. You got the idea. And what are my rewards? Well, I have two different kinds. One for the fans and those who want to get in contact with my work. For those, I'm offering the tracks of my latest release from last March, La Nueva Milonga, Latin Jazz, and the opportunity of getting first-hand So Now, my new EP. Jazz, baby, jazz. So you can have La Nueva Milonga, or So Now, or both of them, and in a best deal bundle. It's everything explained there, in English also, of course. And the best part is the figures, they are in Brazilian currency, the real. That's right now, $1 equals 4 reais. So, making a long story short, it's a very good deal. Check it out. And now let's go for this bonus treat of the bonus episode you just listened. Thank you for being with me so far. You're now going to listen to an acoustic version of Adorno, one of my tracks in the EP So Now, the one I'm going to be promoting there in the US. It's really a good opportunity for getting to know my work, and I really would like to have this contact with you. I really would like you to be part of this milestone in my career. Thank you very much. It's been really, really nice talking to you people again. And for now, beijo! I wanna be your pet, your maiden, your lady of honor, like Adorno to Hockheim. I wanna be devoted, promoted to the highest position among all objects of your acquisition. Make me your favorite, your flavor, your size and definition, your princess, your illness, obsession or abuse. Use me as your muse, hire me as your assistant, an instant of joy, and then make me yours. I wanna be your pet, Your maiden, your lady of honor, like a garner to hold high. I wanna be devoted, promoted to the highest position among all objects of your acquisition. Make me your favorite, your flavor, your size and definition, your princess, your illness, obsession or abuse. Use me as your muse, hire me as your assistant, an instant of joy, and then make me yours.
How to be indie in Brazil. A weekly show by Geisa Fernandes.